What's good with y'all? Let's get straight to it. Today we're gonna make the video a little bit earlier than I usually would, but we ain't got time to waste. So today's video is gonna talk about to stop overthinking everything, dog. Like I swear, like everything becomes much easier when you have a plan. When you're the man with the plan, everything comes naturally at that point. A lot of people are so quick to be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't know where to start, or I want to do this, but I don't know who to talk to, where to, like, dog. If you just start out with a plan of what exactly you want to see, and everything is going to come naturally. It's just going to be just step by step, slowly you're going to be getting to where you want to be in life. And I keep using the gym as the biggest example because it's like, I'm telling you, that is like one of the main cornerstones in like building success. Like that is the first, or like the starter to getting you in that mindset of, okay, like I want to change and make some serious progress in my life or whatever it is I want to do. So I keep using the gym because like that's how it helped me. And it's very common. You hear people all the time talk about like, oh, I want to start working out, blah, blah, blah. I want to start doing this. I just don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Like, what are you talking about? I want to start working out, but I don't know where to start. Get a membership. Like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, that literally makes no sense. You don't know where to start. Start by going in the gym and see what you need to work on. There's plenty, like the excuses gotta stop, dude. It's really going to affect you in the long run because you're gonna be a lot older. You're gonna be like, man, I wish I just did it and just didn't care about any of the other exterior factors or any sort of distractions, any of that stuff. And I just went ahead and did it. I just wish I just did it. And like I said, once you just get that first step in, I'm like it gets ridiculous. But back to like the gym thing, like you say you don't know where to start. Like, what are you talking about? It's like we overcomplicate the most simplest things. Now, don't get me wrong. The gym particularly, it's simple and not simple at the same time, if that makes sense. Obviously, the steps needed. If you want a calorie, or if you're trying to lose weight or lose fat, like you literally just be in a calorie deficit. You just eat less, but make sure your protein's still high, and then cut out all the unnecessary stuff you don't need to be eating, like sugars, fats, or like not good fats, like chips and stuff like that. Like that's just simple. But the process of actually like tracking your food, like making sure you're eating 1,800 calories, 200 grams of protein, and still getting in enough work or like enough like cardio if you need to do that, and drinking enough water and doing what you need to do, like that takes time and most importantly, dedication. But just like really, that's all it is. It's like 3 steps. Just put the fork down, eat less of the bad stuff, eat more of the stuff your body needs, and just keep doing it. Literally just keep doing it. And like it takes a really long time to do it. But that's the main point I'm trying to say. Like just on paper, just the general steps of like the gym, for example, like that's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about like, oh, like I'm so tired of being broke. I'm tired of doing all this. Like I'm tired of not having money. Like, and I'm tired of spending money. Like it's like you answer your own question. Like why am I so broke? Why do I never have money? Like, cause you BSing low key. Like it's like start out by getting a job. Like it's not that hard. Like you gotta be able to like people when they think of these things and try and be like, okay, like I'm tired of this. They always find excuses to stay in that position. And I truly believe, after like noticing little things in the world, I truly believe that people would rather complain about their situation than fix it. Because when they complain, it's easier to point your fingers at literally anything else. You can literally make the excuse like, oh, it's raining, I can't go work out today. You don't see all this rain? You open the window and it's like barely sprinkling. Like if you don't get out there and do something, bruh, like seriously. But yeah, like it's much easier to make an excuse than to actually be real with yourself and be like, yo, the reason why I'm here, or the reason why I'm at this point in my life is all my fault. And you can either be like, oh, it's all my fault, or it's because of me, like in a good way. Like, oh, I'm here because I put in the work, or I'm here because I didn't put in the work, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's so easy for people to like make excuses and be like, oh, but I have so much schoolwork, or I have work, or I have this, or I have that. Like, bro, so do I. So that's why I'm making this video right now. Usually I make the video right before I go to bed, like 10, 11 o'clock, but I gotta be somewhere, excuse me, I gotta be somewhere like an hour, and I gotta do homework, I gotta hit the gym again, because I've been on that 75-day hard. I'm gonna talk about that at the end of this video, but let's stay on topic. But yeah, like, the excuses gotta stop, dude. Just get to it. Like, quit overthinking it. If you know the steps that are needed to get to the next level, just do it. Just execute. That's all it is. sticking to the basics / the essentials. People stay overcomplicating things and they lean towards like the fancy, trendy method. Like obviously if you go on TikTok or any sort of social media, you always gonna find some dude who acts like he knows what he's talking about, but he's trying to sell you some silly ass like method to do something, and it's like you're doing way too much. You're doing too much, dog. Seriously. Like a lot of these scenarios or these situations where we try and make changes, like it's not that hard. Like the steps are going to take a lot longer, which is what makes it harder in our definition. But like that's all it is. It's just going to take time. Like every good thing takes time. Like it's dude. They're always trying to find excuses or always trying to find Rigby from Regular Show. If you ever watch Regular Show, like that dude Rigby could never do the simplest tasks. He was always trying to find some crazy gimmick on television to get him out of doing something. Like it was crazy, man. There was an episode where he was like he had to do one pull-up and he couldn't do the pull-up, so he saw a commercial of like Russian muscle builder. You like shock the muscles in your body, so he go from a scrawny little raccoon to looking like Larry Wheels, dog. And obviously, like that was so dumb. Like he did all these extra things when he could have just stuck to the essentials and actually put the work in. But it's a cartoon. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But people do that in real life. They would rather choose the craziest like plan B than just stick to simple essential plan A. Like I don't get that. But I quit overcomplicating things, dog. For real. Like I said, just putting one foot in the other. Like once you have a better idea of what excuse me. Once you have a better idea of what not to do, it makes it much easier to find out what you need to do. Or like, no, it's better to have an idea of what not to do than do nothing at all. Because it's very easy. Do not get me wrong. It's much easier said than done, but it's very easy to get caught up in like trying to find the perfect way to do things and never actually executing it, because you're going to keep trying to tell yourself like, no, this isn't good enough. I got to find something better. And before you know it, it's going to be too late and you're going to be struggling trying to figure things out. But yeah, another thing I want to mention was that overthinking in general, it doesn't benefit you in any way. Whatever it is you overthinking about, I promise you, it does not do anything. There's no point in making yourself suffer over situations. And that thing leads to like, we can really get deep in this bag. That leads to like all types of mental problems. Like people be having stress and anxiety. That's why everyone taking medication and stuff. And it's like, dude, we are going down a deep rabbit hole, and it's hard to get out because it's just like, oh, I can't do it because I got anxiety. I can't do it because I'm on medication. Like they find more, that gives them more excuses to not do nothing. And then they wonder why they're in an even deeper rabbit hole than before they were even started. It's like, you just doing too much, man. Like, what are you tripping over? Like, what is it that you possibly tripping over? You thought it was gonna be easy? Like, I'm telling you, whatever comes easy doesn't last. So like, quit trying to find the easiest escape route. And that's another thing too. A lot of people be so quick to like, what's the quickest way to get a six-pack? What's the quickest way to make $100,000? And in my opinion, that comes off as like you don't even deserve it, really. Like, you trying so hard to find the 3-minute ab workout. You actually think you're gonna get a shredded six-pack in 3 minutes, dog? Like, are you serious? Like, think about that. Like, versus when you actually take the time to really like be in a calorie deficit. You were on the strictest diet ever, no room for error. And you out here doing the hard cardio and the ab circuits, which a lot of people don't do. People do not be working out their abs like that. But you put in months of work to really be shredded, like that separates you from the rest. Not no like fake, oh, I got it in 3 minute stuff. Like, stop that mentality where it's like, oh, I need to get it as fast as possible. That is so dumb. Like, that doesn't help you in any way. The last thing I really want to get over is to not let past experiences dictate future decisions. And it's very easy to get caught up in that situation where it's like you try to constantly do something in a certain category, and we think back to how the past experience, how bad it went or how bad it could have went, and we let that mindset dictate how we move forward. So the biggest example is like talking to chicks. You know what I'm saying? You talking to one girl and she just dogging you, just cooking you, be like, ugh, like you really thought, like just cooking you for no reason, just so she could feel better, the ego boost, blah, blah, blah. So then now you walk away, it's hella embarrassed, you sad, you feel like awful, your self-esteem is an all-time low. So now next time a girl comes around, you don't even think to talk to her because you're like, like you start being all mopey, feeling bad for yourself, expecting the world to come save you. It's like, so what? Like, so what, dude? Like, just stop overthinking it. Because like that new chick that you want to talk to, but you're scared to talk to her because the last one dogged you out, like, you have no idea who this is. You have no idea. She could be the nicest, meanest person ever. You will not know until you go up and talk to her. And that's another thing too. Like, it's such an aura killer. Such an aura killer you have making assumptions like that. Like, you're making too many assumptions rather than just doing it, which kind of goes back to the whole overthinking. Like, oh, you're doing all these things. She's probably like this. She's probably that. You won't know any of that stuff till you actually talk to her. And I guarantee you, you're not going to. But it's not just specifically about chicks. Like, you can take that ideology about literally everything in life. Everything. Especially with this content stuff. Like, when people talk about, like, making YouTube videos and TikToks, and when they start finding out that these people are making millions of dollars. I swear to God, Twitch streamers, right, like, at the top of the food chain right now. Like, it's ridiculous. These Twitch and Kick streamers are at the top of the food chain. And then when, like, you hear that, it's like, oh my God, that's crazy. But then you think, I can't do that. Like, I can't, like, oh, I don't, blah, blah, blah. You make excuses. And it's like, why? Why? You got kids out here doing the craziest, most, like, embarrassing things ever. And they're making NBA money. I was looking it up. Some of these Kick streamers, these Kick deals, oh my God. Like, they're making NBA salaries for what? I haven't seen a single one of them play video games anymore. It's just, it's whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, dog. I'm not even gonna get into, like, streaming and all that shit. But yeah, dog, like, stop letting past experiences dictate how you move in the future. Like, you gotta really live in the moment. Like, whatever happened yesterday, I don't care. Like, that before. Whatever is gonna happen tomorrow, I don't know yet. And I'm definitely not gonna overthink or trip about what happens tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet. So why would I ruin what I have right now tripping about what could happen tomorrow? Like, all we got is today. Like, there is no tomorrow. Like, I'm really in my bag right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cooking up right now. But yeah, overthinking just in general, it doesn't benefit you. You really just got to put one foot forward and just see where it goes. And once you find out where not to go, it's like, okay, now I can go here. Now I know not to go here. I'm going to go here. Every no you hear is a step closer to a yes. You just stick to the basics, stick to the essentials, chopping trees, carrying water. Do what you got to do. And I was telling you, once you wrap all those ideas up and apply it, everything comes so much easier, dog. Seriously. Serious. That's all I really want to talk about for today. I'm do the day 75 hard challenge. I did that today. I already got most of it. You can see on the whiteboard. I already got most of it out the way. I still got to drink a gallon of water. It's only like 2 o'clock, and then I'm gonna end the night off actually hitting the gym. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited to go back to that school gym, but. Yeah, so I'm really going to have to make some changes on how I do everything because it's going to be a lot. Because right now I don't really have any crazy homework for architecture, but it's going to change very, very soon. So that's why I'm really trying to figure out, like, trying to test the waters and see how I can, like, get these things. Like, I'm out here writing notes on this stuff. I don't have to do this, dog. Like, for real, that's how you know. This game is everything. I love this game. But yeah, so I'm going to try to find out how I can get, like, these videos, the 75 hard challenge, get that out the way, and then also keep up with my schoolwork because we got to go crazy in school too. Like, that's what we're here for. But hope y'all enjoy it. Let me know what y'all think. Any topics, because I'm trying to do a video every day for the 75-day challenge, but I don't have to do it for the challenge. I just want to do it just to, like, get that consistency growing. But I'm not going to lie. I'm already overthinking about, like, 75 topics, so not really overthinking, but, like, just let me know any topics you want me to discuss or kind of get in my bag and talk about. Just let me know. I got like 10, 11 right now for the next 11 days, but it is what it is. We're gonna just go day by day. Keep going. I'll see y'all.